Uh, Good afternoon, guys. Today is Thursday, 5:44 p.m., August 3rd, 2023. Today is Apple and Amazon earnings after market close today. Okay, so waiting game, and today, I don't have much time, so I have to finish it before 6 o'clock. So I have 15 minutes to finish the video. Okay, so I'll quickly cover it, and so I'll be a little bit faster today. Okay, so and then you can watch a video later on, to understand. But waiting game for Amazon and Apple earnings after market today and tomorrow's NFP, right? So price may not go anywhere, but most likely chances are it will go within or in the yesterday's range. So sellers will have to keep it below this and 850 and 779. That is the line in sand from the last 2 days sellers only. Okay, but we are going to be neutral today and tomorrow also. We will trade levels to levels for both sides. So we are not going to do only one side. Today's Globex low is very important in both. So does preferred sellers area. Okay, so Globex low and preferred sellers area are important. Break above 39 in ES, NQ above 482, first sign of buyers confirming from Globex low on the way up, and then they have to give us a second sign. Discord chart sharing has all the comments. 350 NQ, ES 4508 were the target for yesterday's sellers, and they achieved it in the overnight. So now this target was achieved, so these levels are very important. Okay, and then break above 39, 482, first sign of buyers, right? Globex low and preferred sellers area important, right? So now you remember all these things, right? So let's go here. Where is my ES? And okay, so there you go, right? So then today's session has to do disconnects. Yeah, heavy rain is going on here, so before it get disconnected due to rain or something, if I can do it quickly. Man, what's going on with NQ's chart? Come on, please don't do that. Okay, fine. So it doesn't want to do it, so fine. So this is preferred buyers area, max 350. That was the wording I put it at the time, when I shared chart early in the morning in Discord. Backup buyers area, right? Key area. Globex low also very important, and preferred sellers area, which is, where is my preferred sellers area? Where is my preferred? There you go. That's the preferred sellers area. Okay, those are important points, right? So we know this important. Preferred sellers area for NQ is, where is it? Here. Okay, so NQ stayed below it. Okay, now Globex low important, right? So important for sellers this, buyers this, right? Common sense. So light up the open, right? Price open right here. This is a key area, key area, right? So now we are going to be neutral, right? But so we can be either buyers or sellers, both, right? Depending on the level. So here obviously we are not going to short at the tail end, right? So buying, right? So now since this area was important, 350, that's the max, and that's a very key level, right of the before during Discord, around opening time I said 350, 360, 440, 440, 440, which sits somewhere around here, this line, I said is very important. So a specific level 440, 482, which is this, 522, yesterday's low, 360, 340, sorry, 350, 360 are important. That is what I said in this one. So right of the open, you can see price went down below first and then up, right? And then up to this dream number 379 right here, got rejection, came down 350, 360, right? Then bounce up, right? So I took the long right here. I said I'm going to take long right here, because the area was good. ES I took a long at 11, around here, right here. The moment I see this, so basically right here, I took the long at 11, right here, then I was holding it, okay, and then I said 350 is so important level, or 360, that it should at least move 100 point, basically 462 to 482. That was the area I was looking for, and then if it clears it out, then 522. So 462, that was my target, at least 350 to 462, or 360, that was my long actually, 462, right? So that profit I took it right at here, at 950 or 952. At the time ES was right around here, morning high, okay. So I built out both of them, right, my both ES and I was done here officially, right, and then I was only reading. That is what I wanted to see, 100 point move, key levels, very 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 key level, and you can see it, second attempt again went higher, right. So it's a very key level, blue lines, powerful lines, again I am repeating, right. So all the time I says color lines are very very important, blue line, pink line, yellow line, so those are the lines, red lines, very important lines, if you see it holding it, damn, that line is going to do something, so anyway, and this area 10 area, I was waiting this area since like July, I think July 13th, or I don't know, July 9th or somewhere, from that time onwards I was waiting for this area, one time hit, and damn thing did it in overnight, which I didn't like it, so I was interested to see if it comes back there in the RTH, so hold on, here 851, right, when price was here, right here in ES left side chart, right. So I said price has to go to 450 once or 350 once from now till open, and ES will do 34.39. I favor buyers wherever it goes, right, down, up, 350, 450, I favor buyers. That is what I said. Now in pre-market note I said both sides, we can favor both sides, right, but here I typed it, I personally favor buyers based on wherever it goes, so because the way it came, it was holding this area, right, so I didn't want, so and then price was here, so and this was a VWAP also at that time, right. So if price get rejection, right, and it was close to yesterday's low also, so if it goes up, right, I will look for long. If it goes down into this straight down, I will go for long, right. So this is what price did, straight down, right, straight down, and then closed here, I was long at 11, okay. So and then NQ, right, so NQ is 850, it was right around here, right, flushed into 350, I went long, I was looking for 100 point move right here, or 440, so that's it, that's where I built up, right. So that was the trade, just based on the levels, importance of the levels, right. After that, now we know that today is Apple's and Amazon's earning later in the day, so price may not go beyond certain points, it may do ping pong, so and that ping pong idea came into play when price did this, right. Say if buyers were in control, price should not have gone down below yesterday's low, which is 413 area. The moment you see this, right, that's a sign that now it wants to play ping pong. See here at one point at this time I said, when price came down here in Discord, I said 429, if it holds it, that's the problem, and then damn thing held the 429 here. If you look at in 1 minute time frame around 10:14, you will see it. That's where the problem starts. Then I know once you get a rejection from here, the next area is again 350, So basically this 440 rejection, 350, that is what I said in this code earlier, at that time. And then hold on, let me see if I can find something else in this code. I cannot find it, but anyway, so now then it hits here, right? At this point you have to think ping pong is going to happen, right? So I said 350 or 360 to 320 entire area is a good area for buyers. So if it falls, and do a fail breakdown, so when NQ came down here at that time, right, so it was around what, 1028 first hour, right, and ES was 1030 ES was here, right, making a new low. NQ at 1030 was not making new low, right, divergence, right. So momentum at that time, look at this, completely below zero line, correct. So now this failed move, now you can understand why it happened, because of this, right. So at this point momentum was favoring downside, right, this AD was favoring downside, correct. So once it break down, right, so look at this 10 area, if you look at it here, see here, right here, the 10 area, somebody tried to buy it and boom, cracked through it, right, and it went below this low also. So now, correct, so now it should not go above this area, ideally based on this thing, okay, based on this, correct. But remember, now I already said, right, I am favoring buyers. I don't want to short it here till end. I will never do short unless I had a predetermined bias, that hey, we are going to short today, then, right, but NQ was diverging, right, so there is no point of shorting it, right. Now look what happened, see, it went through it, it should not go above it, but it did. Now you better observe this area, because this area may turn into buying area, because remember it's a ping pong, right. See this 1056 long in NQ, see my point, and that long was 382 or 380 or 8 or something, right, but you know now my point, right. So I saw this was a long, so NQ, if you do the similar exercise, you will find that price point here, and this was also dream number, by the way, right, dream numbers are powerful anyway. So, and if you look at here in ES, right, so this long is right here, see here, it went through it, breakdown, immediately pop back up, it's a failed breakdown at the level. Ideally failed breakdown is not confirmed until price goes through this 19, okay, but if you are smart enough and if you know the day is going to do ping pong, right, in that case you take this long, otherwise you wait for price to go above 19 and then you take a long, okay. So here it pop back in, up, closed here, next candle try to go higher, you go long in both of them together and you target now 482, or you can target this high also, so, and then you are done, right. Now you are watching it, so now you know this morning high, so I am going to move this line to right here, right. So let's do real time walkthrough, okay. Now you know this was a morning high, this was yesterday's high, right, and now you know at this point price went 1120 right here, right, and so now you already built out, right. Now you are watching it, at this point you can see momentum was making higher now, right. So something changed here, correct, AD was also moving higher, so now buyers are in, so up to this point both were in, now at this point buyers are there, with sellers from yesterday, so this first time 28 reacted fine, then again it went up, again reacted. Now you know it's ping ponging, right? At this point you know it's a ping ponging around where? So it's ping ponging around this morning high and this 28, right? So now you draw these two lines, right? NQ, this was a morning high, ping ponging around it, and this 481. So now you know both are following the same pattern, correct? So at this point 1140 or so, you know, let me see if I can find it. $11.33. One failed breakdown, then price can push higher. Successful breakdown, then lower, right? 11.33, which is right around here, right? So failed breakdown, that means what is the initial nearby low of this balance, which is this, right? This lows. One failed breakdown, right? So here it tried to do it, correct? So this is number one failed breakdown, 1138, sorry. And 1138, NQ was here, right? So NQ was like, there is no breakdown here, right? There is no failed breakdown because there was no balancing, correct? While ES was doing this balance, NQ was like straight down, correct? So nothing to do here. Then here breakdown, right, around 1146. Now I'm going to move this line, I'm going to draw another line, okay? Now you know low, high, 465 rejection, came down, made a new low, same time with ES, right? Both breakdown trying to do. If you look at 1 minute time frame, you will see it, right? Then what happened? Remember I said one failed breakdown will push the price higher, right? This is what your failed breakdown, it looks like it, you know, down, immediately pop back up, right? So here you capture your long. See here, first time it didn't even go to 481, right? So here it will go there, right? London time, closing time, after failed breakdown happened, and then couldn't hold it, right? Now you look, ES went to 31, right? This was a random price actually, it was supposed to go to 34, right? But 31 it went there, right? NQ went to 481, right, or 482. Then it should not go below this high now, this high areas, you know. Remember, it's a ping pong day, right? So if this is the buyers, then they should maintain it, you know. So here you scale it, right, and then the moment it goes below it, you bail out the remaining position, okay? Then, or you can respect your stop loss here, you know. Then it came down, right? Now this time NQ made another low, right? ES did not make a low, divergence, again divergence, right? See, in both the instances, now you look at momentum, completely above zero line, they are supporting buyers, so that's why you see this, right? So, and then, but you don't take anything here because already this thing worked out, right? And now price came down, now you don't know, you have to wait for another failed breakdown below this. You can't play the divergence here, okay? So there is no long here. But however, if price bounce because of this, then you better monitor these two lines. These are the keys, right? And then these two lines, right? So now price bounce, right, went above this, again playing ping pong, right, again playing ping pong, fine. You watch in ping pong what it is doing. See here, now it formed it up, this as a support, right? At the same time, probably NQ might have done 465 as a firm support, which it did not, right? So NQ nothing to do, ES nothing to do here, okay? Then you see this, right, another thrust higher up, momentum is still holding, correct? At this point, right, look at this swift move up, right? Already it tried it from here to go down. It was supposed to go to 34, 39, it did not. Then it went down, didn't go lower, firm it up this area, then upswing. At this point, these two support, these two line could act as a support, if NQ is doing the same thing then. Okay, so NQ is this two line, right? So like this, correct? Now when this went higher and it pulled back right here, right, that's where your long is. Okay, you have to drill down to the lower time frame. So 1224, right? So here you watch NQ where it is pulling back, probably right into 465. See that how both thing works together? You go long, you know. So, and because this thing was still supporting buyers, right? Now ES will finish its job, 34 or 39, right? So let's say if it finished it, yes, see, and that is what I said in Discord, 34 or 39 in ES, right? So here you bail out, okay, and you call it a day if NQ is 522. That's the last line. Here is do or die. That is what I said in Discord, you know, do or die, because this is the area. If it breaks it, it will go to 700 nicely. If it has to break it nicely though, okay, and hold it as a support, then go to 700, right? But that didn't happen here. It's a do or die area, right? And it's a ping pong day today. So now you look for reversal. How far? I don't know, you know. But anyway, you don't want to play short, you know, because now you know it's a this key area held it, so buyers will be there. You know, so there is no shorts here. See, today there is no shorts, right? So I didn't take any shorts here, right? Then you were observing it, right? So when ES went to 39, here is a failed breakout, you know, somebody wants to short, there was a short here, but anyway, don't talk about short, right? Then it went down, up and down, right? So at this point here there were some shorts, but we ignore shorts. NQ, look at this, right? Went down, up, held this level and came down. See, there was a short here, here also, but ignore it, right? Then price flushed down to this during 3 o'clock closing time, right? And then this is Amazon earning release. At that time I was watching it, you know, I was interested to see where it closed. So Amazon earning, price went down, flushed through this low, right? Stop run, back up, went through this area. So I put a long right here in Discord. I put that long, you know, 481 to 522. That was my long. Okay, then I didn't do anything. Then Apple earning came. It went up to this blue line, got rejection, came down all the way up to here and died down right here into 440 area. This was my key area for today, 440. Okay, now 465 I'm going to remove it, 481 I'm going to keep it, and that's it, you know. And then ES I'm going to keep 34, and this 40, 41 I'm going to remove it, 28 I'm going to keep it, 25 I'm going to remove it, and this 19, 18 I'm going to keep it. That's it. Okay, and that'll be all for today.